Thank you very much, Bill. First thing I want to do, sort of extemporaneously off the script, is to thank the department for the beginning of my modeling career. Maybe some of you don't know, but I was the brain that was... yeah. I think there was a lot of debate in the department about whose it was. I'm going to come clean, it's me. I appreciate the opportunity. I think it's a good start to my modeling career, and it's probably the appropriate place for it to begin. Well, in all seriousness, Charles Dickens wrote in The Tale of Two Cities a wonderful fact to reflect upon, that every human creature is constituted to be a profound secret and mystery to every other. It is with this quote in mind, and really with great pride, that I stand here to recognize the remarkable history and achievements of the Department of Psychological and Brain Sciences. Thanks to the foresight of their predecessors, IU has been engaged in a study of that profound secret and great mystery almost since Charles Dickens penned those words in 1859. Dickens would be amazed if he could be here today to hear about the department's contributions to human secrets and mysteries about which he often wrote. As we all know, and as we've heard, William Lowe Bryan established Indiana University's Psychological and Brain Laboratory in 1888, the first research and teaching laboratory for experimental psychology in the Midwest and the second in the country. It has since become the longest continuing psychological program in the U.S. I understand Johns Hopkins was first, but had a little issue, and we appreciate it. Its legacy grew out of a deep immersion with intellectual currents of the wider world. Currently, that flowed back home to Indiana and took root and flourished. Indiana has this wonderful history. I'm a relatively new Hoosier, and one of the incredible histories about Indiana is this going out into the world and then coming back and establishing something that's truly both of Indiana and of the world, and that is definitely true here in the department. The department is now widely recognized as one of the most distinguished and influential in the world, and as such exemplifies the kind of boldness and originality that we strive for in all areas in the college. I often do say that I wish that some of my departments behaved like the psychology department. You're a well-functioning, well-run department, and I really do appreciate that. It is really a credit. David Starr Jordan, who we have learned was Bryan's influential professor and predecessor as president of the university, maintained that the highest function of a real university was that of the instruction of investigation. Laboratories played a key role in his plans insofar as they provided the means for students to acquire knowledge actively through investigation. Bryan very pointedly put these new ideas into practice on the campus, taking up an interest in what was then a novel pursuit of experimental psychology, the new psychology as it was coined at the time. He spent time with now recognized as one of the original thinkers and great thinkers of the field, figures such as William James, G. Stanley Hall in the US, and Hermann Ebbinghaus in Berlin, who Bryan participated in the earliest psychological experiments. When he returned, he set up a laboratory in IU's Department of Philosophy. However, it was not long before this new discipline began along a different pursuit more closely aligned with the natural sciences. Psychology would subsequently acquire a unique place and function among disciplines evident in the present day. Over its 125-year history, the department has remained a remarkably cutting-edge and swiftly evolving scientific landscape. Even now, advances in neuroscience are closing the gap between the behavioral and the brain sciences. Advancements in big data and computation have made it easier to study large groups and individuals and social networks. Thus, the profession continues to evolve, and the department has very cleverly and consistently evolved along with it. In 2005, the name was changed to reflect the expanded scope of the field with the explosion of interdisciplinary traffic that was occurring in the university, and the Department of Psychological and Brain Sciences was born. With 64 faculty, 54 laboratories, and here's a part that I'm very proud of, almost 1,500 majors. That's a large number of students. Interests range across all aspects of brain behavior system, from molecular neuroscience to development and cognition, to the social behavioral groups of which intersect in numerous departments across the colleges and the college and the university. In a recent analysis of structural scientific disciplines, a group information analysis, including one of our own, Katie Bodner, explored the question of where is there an overall structure to the sciences? Where are the nodes that exist in the sciences? They used scientific citation indices and other sources to determine where those nodes were. And for those of you who are in the profession, I'm sure you're not surprised that you are one of the 7 key nodes that exist in the sciences that weave the sciences together in a very coherent way. So, and this is out of many, many dozens of disciplines. Psychological and brain sciences has led the way in advances in shaping the fields in the university as well. From Bryan's time until the present day, its activities intersect and has also given rise to a number of other schools, programs, and initiatives on the campus. Bryan's interest in the question about science as of learning led to the founding of the School of Education, which opened during his presidency. The department has been instrumental in founding of a new program such as cognitive science, neuroscience, and in launching the School of Informatics and creating connections between the college and the IU School of Medicine and others. B.F. Skinner, who was a professor and chair of the department between 1945 and 1948, said, "The only geniuses produced by the chaos of society are those that do something about it." Chaos breeds genius. It offers man something to be a genius about. The great genius of the department and the faculty who comprise it is they're willing to take on, head on, the chaos, secrets, and mysteries that are all in part of our brain. It continues to evolve, and future projects are in the works that will allow it to do so. So on behalf of the college, it's my great pleasure to offer congratulations to the department, its faculty, its students, and its many alumni who are here with us today. We look forward to the excitement of the next stage of your important and fascinating journey. Congratulations.